Listen, where the f was your antennas when my daughter was getting dragged by her dreads?
Why would she say that?
Better yet, where my daughter dreads at? Go check the gym. I want her dreads back. Never got them back. I was mad, I'm not gonna lie. Me sending you to school with a full hair of dreads and you returning with pubes up here and dreads back here.
That's crazy.
It wasn't given. I looked at her, I said, who kid is this? They sent the wrong kid home. My kid had dreads when she left. This is not my kid.
Here's the motherfucking tea.
Alright, so let me tell you the tea, right?
Spill the tea. What the? Spill the tea, sis.
Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And if you're not new here, hey girl, hey, how you doing? How you been? Where you from? Where you at? Don't mind the rain in the background, y'all. It just started pouring out of nowhere, okay? If y'all ain't seen my last story time, go check it out. By the title of the video, y'all already know what it's finna be about. Let's get straight into the story time. So y'all, this story time takes place, I believe it was like 2021, 2022, because I remember during the panoramic when the kids had to stay at home learning on their computer. This was the school year when they opened back up and they let the kids come into school. This was a new school for my kids. They had never been to this school because when we moved in the area, the panoramic was going around. Everybody was homeschooled, so they never went to the school before. They never really seen nobody in the school before. They was gonna be new. So in the school, Promise was gonna be in the 5th grade. Cecilia was gonna be in the 4th grade. First day of school, everything is good. I take my kids to school. At this point, I'm gonna just name the school, y'all. They went to Cleveland, okay? It's like a charter school, so they was going to school literally all year round. They was only gonna be out of school for 1 month. Damn! They started back early, like a month early than everybody else. So they was only gonna be out of school for 1 month, okay? Now, I didn't want that for my kids. Of course, I wanted them to have their whole summer, but at the same time, I couldn't really like choose because we lived in that area, so you have to go to the school that your kids is zoned in unless you wait till March and the choice program and you can change the school, but you'll have to drive them yourself. This particular time, I enrolled my kids in school or whatever. They was getting on the bus. At this time, I had bought Promise an iPhone 6. Take it to school with you. Leave your location on so I can see at all times what's going on. Make sure, you know, don't take your phone out at school or whatever. I just need you to use it for emergency purposes only. Feel me? We met the bus driver. We met the bus aide. One thing about the bus aide, she was real rude. She was real rude. But she ain't last long.
No shade.
They get on the bus or whatever. Everything is cool. Everything copacetic for the first day, whatever. Like, they come home. Promise basically telling me, like, yeah, mommy, like, on the bus, like, the bus aide, she's mean. Like, she was yelling at me and Cecilia, and she separated us. She said she don't want brother and sister sitting together. She tell you can't use your phone. If she see you with your phone out, she take your phone. That was a good rule, I guess, because my kid wasn't on the phone at all. When I would text her when they was on the bus, Promise would not text back, and she knew because I always told her, if you text me back, I'ma know that, you know what I'm saying, the message wasn't read or nothing. She was saying how she don't want brothers and sisters sitting together. She don't want nobody talking. She want everybody on the bus to be quiet. She want them to shut up. Huh? She kept screaming top of her lungs, telling all the kids to shut up, don't talk, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, why is she talking to y'all like that anyway? Every day they wanted to be on the bus, I walked out there with them in the first place because they had to walk a little up the hill. I wasn't comfortable with my kids just standing on the hill. Mind you, the first day that the bus came, the bus stopped right in front of our house. The second day, they stopped up there and talking about, you got to make your kids walk up the hill because we don't stop at every individual house.
Oh, that's good for you, baby.
Up the hill, right there where you're parking at, not one kid live up there. Not one kid is getting on the bus up there. Why do all the kids have to walk from the bottom of the hill to the top of the hill to get on the bus when you can stop right here in the middle where all the kids is at and they can get on? Oh, now it's a problem. You can't stop there. The second day, I approached her about the situation. I'm not even trying to be rude or nothing, but what is I'm hearing that you on the bus yelling at these kids? Like,
oh, you're not ashamed of yourself?
At this point, I'm advocating for all the kids, not only my kids. I'm advocating for all the kids. What are you doing screaming at the kids? You know, telling them to shut up, sit down. You taking phones. Brother and sister can't sit together. What's going on with you? Like, do you have problems at home? Did you have some trauma happen to you?
But this is what the problem actually is, though.
But they're siblings. They don't know nobody else. They're going to the same school. What's the problem? So she's like, oh, I don't want brothers and sisters to sit together because when they sit together, they be talking.
Are you dumb?
So you never heard of freedom of speech? Kids can't talk on the bus? I can understand yelling and being loud and getting up and screaming. Nobody's doing that. So nobody can't quietly talk. No, we want it to be silent so we can concentrate.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, y'all, so future editing me. So this is why I like to record outside. This is why, you know, I like to record when the kid's not here. Because do y'all hear what I'm hearing? I'm editing this video, y'all, and I was so busy doing the story time. I couldn't even tell in the background what was going on. But listen, I'm sitting here editing the story time, and all I hear is my 4-year-old, bruh. So this was going on in the back of my story time. This was going on. For all that, I could have just went outside. You know what I'm saying? So next time y'all see me outside, y'all know why I'm outside. Because, like, yeah, I'm highly annoyed editing this video. I almost didn't even edit it. I was about to just archive it, honestly. But, you know, we got to get through it. So I'm going to keep it. But, yeah, y'all hear her? Yeah, just know y'all niece is doing too much, all right? All right. What are you concentrating for? You're a bus aide. You do nothing but sit behind the bus driver and yell, look for this day too. So I go ahead and I had called my aunt Misery. So I'm telling Misery what's going on because Misery work at this bus station. She know this lady. I'm like, yo, why is Bonquisha ass over here screaming at the kids and doing all of this and talking crazy? So she was like, oh, Bonquisha always do that. I don't even know why they got her as a bus aide. None of the parents like her. They keep coming up here threatening her. They want her to get fired. When she talks to their kids, she be cursing and everything.
Ain't that your friend? Ain't that your friend?
They see her on the cameras, and yeah, they was doing all of that. But you know what? I don't even blame Bonquisha for doing what she did. If she want to yell at the kids, she needs to, because they be being bad on the bus anyway, so they deserve to get yelled at.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's hoes like you that sitting here like, oh yeah, it's okay for her to yell and curse at them and tell them to shut the F up. It's okay.
Go sit down somewhere in the nearest motherfucking corner.
It's never okay. You want respect, you gotta give it. I don't care if they're a kid or nothing. My kids, I'm coming 10 toes behind them. I don't care about none of that.
Clock that T. Clock that T.
I let it go because I was trying to be the bigger person, and I'm like, okay, if my kids come to me and tell me that she did something else, said something else, then I'm gonna say some shit. But other than that, I'm not about to do all of this, right? 4th day, my kids come home. I know how I send my kids to school. Promise hair is all over her head.
Why?
At this time, my baby had dreads in her head, okay? All my baby dreads from the front is popped off.
Boy, ain't no fucking way.
So I'm like, Promise, I sent you to school with a head full of dreads. Where they go? Wagwan? Where they at? Where they at? What happened? I don't know, mommy. Like, I'm new to the school and I just been trying to make friends. I be nice with everybody. I say hi to everybody, but these girls don't like me. In the gym, they was pulling my head down. One of them came up to behind me and she dragged me by my hair.
No, the fuck she did.
And I caught a headache so bad. She was punching me in my head so bad. And then the other friend jumped in.
Killing me with this.
I said, oh. Why didn't I get a call? Where's the teachers? Why didn't I get a call? Why didn't no one stop it? Nobody was really in the gym at that time. They did it when nobody was really there.
This is so humiliating.
Did you tell somebody? Yeah, I told the teachers, but they just told the girls to stop being mean.
What?
Oh, that's all they told them?
But this is what the problem actually is, though, because y'all normalize weird-ass mentally ill behavior.
Clock that T.
It took everything in me not to go drive inside the school that same day. I was like, oh my God, about my kids, I'm coming 10 toes every time. I don't care. I fight a kid, a mouse, a fat father.
Really, nigga?
I don't care who it is. So now I'm angry. I couldn't even go to sleep that night. I was so angry. I'm in my head making up plans. I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Baby, you're crazy. You're a psychopath.
Like, I'm gonna do all of this. Like, I'm gonna do all of this. So I'm like, nah, next morning, y'all getting drove to school. So I drive them to school or whatever. I wait till the good bell ring, 8 o'clock. I go into the main office. So I'm like, yeah, so what's this going on? Like, my daughter came home, all her dreads is missing. Where's my daughter's missing dreads? What's going on with that? Yeah, let's talk about that. Like, that wasn't no attachments. Those were her, that was her real hair that they pulled out.
Lord Jesus.
Like, come on, my daughter came home all beat up, dirt on her knees, like she getting dragged. Like, I don't send my daughter to school to fight. I send my daughter to get an education.
I've been being nice to you bitches for too long. You see, I've been real calm around this whole.
I respect the principal, bruh. I respect him. He was a white dude, so he put me in his office because he could tell I was really, really mad. Like, I was angry. I said, something got to be done or I'm going to handle them kids myself.
I know that's right. I know that's right, bitch.
So he took me in the office or whatever. He had a long conversation with me. Listen, I want you to write down every detail you got. Tell me everybody's name she told you, how it happened, where it happened, all of that. Like, we gonna have this whole big thing tomorrow, so come in here tomorrow. I'm invite the parents. We gonna see what's really good.
Because I guarantee you can't beat me up.
So the bus would pick them up, but they wouldn't drop them off. I would always have to pick them up because they went to the Boys and Girls Club. The day before my daughter wound up getting dragged, like the day after, that's when the Boys and Girls Club started, if y'all get what I'm saying. That day, that was gonna be my first time ever picking them up from Boys and Girls Club, and I found out that the girl that did that to her also went to Boys and Girls Club. So I was hyped. I was mad hyped.
So, what you gonna do?
You gotta come inside and sign your kids out. So I goes in there, y'all, I'm ready. Hair tied, sweatpants on, chilling with no makeup on. I'm mad. I'm pissed off, bro. Do you know how pissed off it be to actually sit there and grow your child's hair, her real natural hair, them dreads, for so long, and for somebody to just rip them out of her head? How hard was you pulling her hair? Two girls were pulling her hair and dragging my daughter around the gym like she was a rag doll and laughing.
Y'all need help.
No, that gave me so many memories that triggered me from when they used to do stuff like that to me when I was a kid. Now, I'm not going out like that. It's not happening.
On myself. On myself. On my life. Like.
So I was mad. So I walked into school or whatever. I already knew exactly who one of the little girls was. Instead of signing her out, I see the kids over there. So I walk up to the little girl.
I normally don't do that.
Where's your mother at? What time your mother getting here to pick you up? Huh? Like, huh? So then you see all the other Boys and Girls Club people, they start walking over because I guess they trying to say, like, why you talking to a kid? I don't about none of that. I said, so what time your mother picking you up? She gonna be here soon? What time she picking you up? She like, why? You gonna tell the girl got a smart mouth. She's like, why? I'm like, because I'm gonna drag her how you drug my daughter.
I'm calling the police. Hello? Yes, this video right here. Jail time.
The guy and the lady, they come up to me, they like, what's going on? So I'm like, oh no, they drugged my daughter by her dreads yesterday. They pulled out all her dreads in the front. So I just asked her what time her mother pulling up. I want her mother to pull up so I could drag her mother how they dragged my child. That's all this is. It's nothing going on. That's all it is. That's all it is. I'm gonna drag her mother, her aunt, her grandmother, whoever come through this door.
Okay, thank you.
So they basically trying to explain to me like, oh, you know, you can't walk up to kids and say stuff like that.
Go sit down somewhere.
I didn't curse at the little girl. I didn't disrespect the little girl. I spoke real calm, nice and smoothly. I didn't curse at her. I ain't even disrespect the little girl. All I said was, hey, what time your mother picking you up today? And she said, why? With attitude. So I told her why. Oh, because I plan on dragging her how you drug my daughter.
No shade.
Yeah, just like that. I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, Charisma, you mad grown. Why would you go up to a little girl? I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you're not ashamed of yourself?
Fuck no. And I'ma stand on that.
Okay.
And they can get in my DM. You can get in my DM all you want every day.
You disrespect my child, put your hands on my child, it's lit. All bets is off. I don't care. I kick your grandma down the step.
That's crazy.
Don't play with my child, especially all of the missing dread, bro. This story time is really triggering me because I am really getting pissed off because basically she was telling me that the girls was basically picking on her, telling her, oh, is your dress even real? Your dress probably not even real because I know people who get attachments. I don't know how to do attachments, and I don't know people who do attachments. How I started my daughter's hair, if you look at the pictures, you can tell with the whole journey, it was never no attachment in my daughter's hair. I started my daughter's dress doing box braids, and I box braided her whole head to little braids, and I put it into 3 ponytails, and she left it like that for months. I would just brush up her edges. She let it get old. After that, I started twisting them up, and they turned into dreads after like a year. Like, it was just dreads. Like, so you talking about she getting attachments? Oh, your hair not that long, your hair don't go down your back, your hair not even that long, your dreads is fake. So Promise was just telling them, like, my hair is not fake, this is my real natural hair. Like, this is my real hair. So the girls, I guess they got upset and they got jealous and they wanted to find out. So they dragged my daughter by her dreads. You stupid bitch, you filthy slut! And they dragged her hard because her dreads were ripping off. And my daughter's hair, none of her dreads was thinning yet. You know, you get that part in the dread journey when your dreads start thinning. Her dreads were not thinning. So it took a lot for you to actually take dreads from the root and pull it out. Come on now. After I said all that, whatever, the after school people, they were telling me, oh, you can't say that to a little girl. You can't go up to her. You can't do that. Well, we sorry for what happened to your daughter, but you can't do that. Don't let it happen again. I was like, listen, I don't give a fuck when the bitch mother coming. Period.
And
When her mother gonna be here? I listened to my kids and I was like, okay, I'm just leave. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna leave. Next day. Oh yeah, and I stopped putting them on that bus too because the lady, she wouldn't stop. She kept yelling. I had went up to the bus station, and when I got there, it was also other parents trying to fight her. So they fired her right there on the spot, and I never seen that lady again. But they all were saying the same thing. She curses at their kids, went back, looked at the cameras, and seen that the lady was doing mad stuff. And she always had a bag full of food, just eating.
Why?
You already as big as it is, leaning the bus to the left, ho. And every time you come down this hill, the bus leaning to the back. Like, stop eating. They can't get on their phone. They can't talk to their friends. They can't even whisper, but you could be up here eating. You eating steak early in the morning. Like, I'm big too, but I ain't never got on nobody's bus and ate no goddamn steak for breakfast. And I'm not talking about a steak biscuit. I'm talking about the steak with the onions, with the oil of that.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. But I stopped putting them on the bus, and I started driving my kids to school and from school because it wasn't giving that. And from that time, what, 2021, I've been driving my kids to school and from school, except for when I was living in Inman, because Inman, the school was literally like 2 blocks down, and the bus would come pick up all of the complex kids, and my kids was comfortable with the kids, so they wanted to get on the bus, so I let them. That was a choice though, because I wanted to drive there. I was driving them for like 2 months, and they was like, come on mommy, let's just take the bus. I want to be on the bus with my friends. So in Inman, I let them get on the bus. Anyway, back to the story. We leave or whatever. Next day come, I go to the school because remember the principal, he wanted to talk or whatever. So we get in there, we start talking. Mind you, didn't I mention that he said, oh, I'm gonna call all the parents, so we gonna all have a parent. I'm like, why am I the only parent in here? He's like, oh, we got all the parents separated.
Why?
Because we don't want no issues. No issues with what? They need to know, because whatever their kid is sitting here doing in school, they're getting taught this at home. And I know for a fact they're getting taught this at home. So if you come into school and you dragging people by their hair, that means what? Your mother at home getting dragged by her boyfriend?
Clock that T.
Or your mother's dragging somebody, or this is something you've seen for you to come do it. Make it make sense. The parenting starts at home. It comes from home. Kids don't learn by you talking to them. They learn by watching your actions. They watch what you do. They see what you do. And your daughter thought it was funny to drag my kid. Both of y'all daughters thought it was funny to drag my kid, jump my kid, give her a headache, pull her hair out, send her home crying, bro. That shit pissing me off, bro. Like, that was 3 years ago, and I'm mad. I'm mad. Like, so we go there, whatever. So he's basically telling me, like, listen, I heard everybody's story. Everybody told me everything they had to tell me. I'm just here to tell you that them other kids, they getting suspended. They can't go to the back to school They can't go to the boys and girls program. They can't do this. They gonna be suspended for a week or whatever.
I'm calling the police.
Being suspended for a week ain't gonna help. I need you to have a mediation, a talk or something. Oh, I put your daughter and the girls in here and I made them apologize. They had a real long talk. They apologized to her and da-da-da-da. Yeah, they apologized because I went in that school yesterday and I said what I said. I wanted to see her mother because I went to drag her mother. I don't care who apologized, who what. Where's her mother, sir? Where's her mother? Mind you, in these schools out here, they have cops working in these schools. Why my daughter getting dragged? Where's the cop at? Like, where you at? But when I go in there, hear the cop come like, oh, ma'am, I just wanted to tell you that we spoke to all girls and that the problem is going to be resolved and there will be no more fighting.
Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Listen, where the f was your antennas when my daughter was getting dragged by her dreads?
Why would she say that?
Better yet, where my daughter dreads at? Go check the gym. I want her dress back. Never got him back. I was mad. I'm not gonna lie. I was at home, like, giving promise up. I'm like, mamas, I don't want you to go to school and fight. I don't want you to be that type of kid. But I also want you to protect yourself. Like, you have to know when it's right to hit back. You have to know the signs of when somebody not your friend. You have to know this. Don't ever turn your back on your enemy and let them drag you. I had to really give her lessons. So we in a room. I'm like, yeah, do this. So now do this. I'm teaching all the kids. All the kids.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now, Harmony and Sincere, they got them dangs on. But Promise, she be like, mommy, I'm not that type of person.
So,
I'm a good person. I don't put my hands on people. So people shouldn't put their hands on me. Unfortunately, mamas, that's not how the world works. I thought the same way you thought when I was a kid. I let it go all the way on to 5th grade till I finally did something about it. It took me to get to 6th grade, well really 5th grade, to actually start fighting back. At the time she was in 5th grade. And it's like, you gotta learn how to defend yourself somehow.
On myself.
Pick up a textbook, hit it in the head, pick up a chair. Do something. Use a pencil. At this point,
Baby, you're crazy! You're a psychopath!
protect yourself, because me sending you to school with a full hair of dreads and you returning with pubes up here and dreads back here,
That's crazy.
it wasn't given. I looked at her, I said, who kid is this? They sent the wrong kid home. My kid had dreads when she left. This is not my kid. I think I have the picture, but I don't want to put a picture up, but it was like a before and after picture, and it was like before the way I sent her to school, and then it was after the missing dreads and the messed up hair and everything. So we had that whole talk, mediation, everything. Come to find out, y'all, a week later, I would not let this go. Like, I would always go to school looking for them, and I would be trying to show up late because for some reason that girl, her mother always came late, and I would be trying to show up late to Boys and Girls Club because I wanted to run into her mother and really like donkey in her shit, like donkey in her shit like Donkey Kong. But she never would come when I was there. I would wait and everything. She never would come. I was starting to think the girl ain't even have no parents, because every time she was always the child left behind. So I'm like, it gotta be something. But after a while I kind of calmed down, because I'm like, it gotta be something going on at home with this girl, because her parents never come pick her up on time. It's always something going on. Her hair ain't never done. Hair look uneven, look stained. Something gotta be going on at home. Why did these girls do what they did? Of course they're haters, but it's deeper than that. It's something going on at home. It has to be. I started seeing the signs. She would be left there late while everybody else get picked up. It would be a whole lot of stuff. Everybody would have this on, she would have that on. It just wasn't given. So I started seeing that, and I'm like, damn, maybe, you know, maybe I shouldn't even drag her mother. Or maybe I should, because what's going on at home. But I just let it go. Like, I literally took everything in my heart and I just forgave the girl. And I was just like, oh my God, I apologize to this girl. I didn't tell her, because I'm not apologizing to her. I'm like, God, please don't strike me down. I know that was a kid, you know. I should have never, you know, I should have never told her I was going to drag her mother. I should have never did that, because, again, I don't know what this little girl is going through at home. But in the state I was in at the time, I wouldn't think about that. All I thought about was the way my daughter was crying, the way she looked. I was just on demon mode. But when I calmed myself down, I was like, okay, kids gonna be kids. I promise, she's gotta learn. She has to learn. The same way I learned, she has to learn. So I'm gonna just step out the way, and I have to let her learn, because I can't fight her battles for her. That's what breaks my heart so much, living in South Carolina. I can't fight my baby battles for her. When I was living in New York, my mother would try to fight some of my battles for me, even when they was kids, because my mother, she's shorter than me. She looks like a damn kid, for real. So people would think she was my little sister all the time, and I'd be like, Mommy, I need you to fight her because I can't fight her. And I'd just be running. My mother would be like, Charisma, you want me to fight a 14-year-old? And I'm like, yes, fight her. But you can't do that in the South. Like, you going straight down. See, New York, you get away with stuff like that. You actually get away with stuff like that. But in South Carolina, they not playing with you. So I let it go, y'all. I was like, you know what? I'm good with it. I'm done with it. Promise gonna come home and tell me, oh, the girl apologized. So now we gonna be friends.
Lord Jesus.
Once they disrespect you, you accept the apology. But you never forget. And you never be cool with them hoes again. Because learn from your mother. How many times in these story times, all down my page, I done told y'all, females did grimy stuff to them and I still was their friend. I still was their friend. Slept with my man, still a friend. Did all that, still a friend. Set me up, still a friend. No. You see, the story time talk about my mother. how I get it from my mother. You see how she was with her friend? Let her friend do whatever she wants to her and still was her friend. I get that from my mother's side of the family. They always so nice to friends but shitty to their own family. It was weird. But anyway, I told Promise, no, you're not gonna be friends with her. You're not gonna be friends with her. Stay far away from that girl, because then she gonna have you dragging people and you gonna think that's cute. It's not cute. But y'all, like a week later, Promise came. She was like, Mommy, I don't know what happened, but the 2 girls that dragged me, yeah, they left the school. They moved out the school.
Boy, ain't no fucking way.
Why they left out the school? What happened? She was like, well, my friends were telling me that they left because like they felt really uncomfortable because like you was coming to the school and like you was staring at them the way you would look at them.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Because if I can't talk to you with my mouth because you're a child, everything that I want to say is going to be written on my face. So I guess the little girl seen every time I picked my kids up and I was looking at her like. So yeah, they changed schools. We never seen them 2 girls again. I never seen the 2 girls again, bro. Never, ever, 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 ever seen the 2 girls again. All of that happened, and yeah, eventually my baby hair grew back, and you know, she met some pretty cool friends, and the friends would come over. She would go to their house. I would definitely let my daughter go to their house. I let my daughter go to their house one time, never again though, because I let her spend the night over there, and then she sent me a video, and it was a boy fighting a girl.
What?
And I said, Promise, what your friends got you involved in? And she like, I don't know, they out here fighting. I said, I'm coming to pick you up ASAP. Yeah, this is why I don't let my kids spend the night at people's house. I really try so hard to let them be kids, but it's like these other kids, they be raised all types of crazy. Like, I'm not saying I'm the best parent in the world, but I'm just saying, like, your daughter fighting a guy, and you just like, it's okay. And I'm looking at the video, the boy, like you could tell he was like a gay boy, but he was still young. They both young, and the boy dragging her in the grass, punching her.
I almost called the cops.
So now we moved to this new neighborhood because the school in Inman that they was going to were racist. Okay, yes, a lot went down, but I'm gonna tell a separate story time about that. We're not talking about Inman right now. We're gonna skip Inman and get to the school that they in right now. Okay, so again, we move here November 30th. My kids start school December. My kids don't know nobody in Spartanburg because we haven't lived in Spartanburg in like over a year. They don't know these new kids. They was going to another school in Inman before we transferred over here. The first day Promise starts there, she's telling me, she come home, she's excited. She's like, oh my God, Mommy, I think I got like so many friends. Like they was telling me that, you know, I'm so pretty. They was asking me was I from New York, saying that I have an accent. And you know, it was like so great. Like I only knew like one person there from like my old school. But like, yeah, everybody was like so cool. I'm just super excited. Like, yeah, like my baby was genuinely happy. Like she wake up every morning ready to go to school. Like she wake up before the alarm, she be ready, dressed, having her best fit on. You know what I'm saying? My baby, she just loves school. She just loves it, you know? So I'm like, yes, like I'm happy that this is going on. This is a better experience than Inman. There's no racism going on. My baby could finally be a big girl and go to school. She's in the 7th grade right now at this time. So that first week, that's the honeymoon week. I told my daughter that. That's the honeymoon week, where a new face come into school. Oh my God, we love you. You so pretty. Your hair so nice. Oh my God, we love your outfit. We love everything about you. That went on for a week from everyone in the school. Everyone in the school. It went on for a week, right? The next week come. My daughter comes home. Mommy, I don't know what's going on with this big girl. She want to fight me because some boy, he came up to me and he hugged me. And I knew him from my old school, but he cool. But I don't even like him. But he hugged me. So I hugged him back. I said, hey, you go to this school? He said, yeah. And then he walked away. It was nothing else.
The next day.
The big girl, she want to fight me for no reason. I don't even know what I did, yo. She said she gonna pull my braids out. I don't know. She put all her friends in the bathroom. They cornered me in. And then they caught me in the locker room. And I don't even know.
And you shut the fuck up.
I mean, like, I don't even know what to do. It's mad at them. Like, I'm already angry. She telling me I'm already getting angry. So I'm like, but why the girl got a problem with you? Like, what you mean? Like, over this boy, I don't even like him, Mommy. She saying that's her boyfriend. I don't even like him.
Go sit down somewhere.
I'm like, so she beefing with you over a pissy nigga?
Clock that T.
And y'all in the 7th grade? Y'all worried about niggas? Like I was worried about niggas? But y'all worried about niggas? Like, it's crazy when you think it's a new generation and you be like, oh, so y'all doing this? Knowing we was doing it too. But yeah, I'm like, so she not worried about her books, her studying, she's worried about a boy. So she like, yeah, she wanna fight me over this boy. I don't even like this boy, Mommy. And then she got all these friends. And Mommy, she real big. I'm like, she ain't even that big. Like, you trying to OD. She like, no, Mom, you gotta see her.
No, I'm not doing this.
I don't even care to see the hoe. I was mad already. So before I even let it escalate or let them jump my daughter or anything, you could tell they were hating on my daughter because she said the famous line that all the girls used to say to me in school. She said, "Mommy, they told me that I think I'm cute." Yep, that's the one. That's how you can tell a hater bitch when you see a hater bitch. Because it's not that I think I'm cute, bitches think it's that you think I'm cute.
On myself.
It's that your man think I'm cute.
Talk that tea.
That's what's going on. I don't think I'm cute. I never even act like I would just act regular and walked into school like any other day. And now I think I'm cute because the boy hugged me? Wow. I said, promise, they hate us. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. South Carolina, I don't think y'all even want to move here, especially when you were from another state. If you wasn't born and raised here, baby, they could tell a difference because we not bums like them.
No shade.
I'm sorry. You was born and raised here. I hope you're a little different than what I'm about to explain because I done seen it firsthand. Any friend that I had here, hating, conniving, jealous, lying, broke, bummy, never got no bud, but always want to smoke. You ain't smoking my shit. Don't got no goals, nothing going for themselves. They in a club every damn week. These hoes is miserable in South Carolina. So what you think they kids are? Miserable just like they mother, haters just like they mother. So the next day I go into the school, right? I go to the front desk and I'm telling them everything going on. I said, listen, some girls tried to jump my daughter in the bathroom yesterday. My daughter haven't been in the school for 2 weeks. She literally just started the school. My daughter don't bother nobody. My daughter's mouth is nothing like mine. I be trying to give her lessons on how to read a hoe. And she be like, oh no, mommy, because that sound crazy. Yes, you got to know how to read a hoe. And I teach her how to do this without even cursing. Because when she be telling me what she be saying back to the people, I be like, promise, that wasn't even a good comeback.
Don't play with me, baby, because I get active for real.
One thing about I know how to read a hoe. I could make a hoe cry. Okay, looking bullheaded, looking fat, looking neck, or I could make a hoe cry. I could read a hoe like a book. So I'm like, yeah, they trying to jump my daughter. They trying to do all this. They trying to do all that. Like, what y'all gonna do about it? Is there any safety going on? I know a cop work here. Where he at? Why is nobody stepping in? I need to talk to somebody ASAP. Because if my daughter get jumped, I'm being an op this time. I'm not about to, because y'all not gonna let me fight the 7th graders, bro. So I'm gonna be an op this time. I'm going straight to the precinct. I'm doing police reports on all the hoes that touch my daughter. I want them under the jail, kicked out the school, all of that.
I've been being nice to you bitches for too long. You see, I've been real calm around this hoe. I'm telling you, hoes, gonna stop filming. I'm gonna get back on my bullshit. I'm
doing all that. I'm trying to go to the news, do a lawsuit for the school because y'all not protecting y'all children, our children. I mean, I'm doing all of that. Like, I'm doing all of that. So the school, they like, whoa, calm down. No, ain't no calm down, bro. Y'all not gonna let these bitches jump my kid. I already seen, yo, these 7th graders out here is huge.
On myself. On myself. On my life. Like,
they're bigger than me. The girls at private school was bigger than me. When I seen them, I was like, is this the mother? Prime's like, no, that's the daughter. I'm like, I see why you was scared to fight her. Like, she like 3 of me, and can't nobody get bigger than me. Can't no neck get bigger than this neck. I'm telling the school, like, y'all gotta do something about this, because, like, my daughter's scared, bro. She's scared, bro. It's too many of them. I can see if it was just one. It's too many. It's too many. They're gonna do her dirty, bro. She not from here. Obviously, her swag is different from theirs. She not an every boy face trying to be hot. She's not like that. She has morals. She has respect. I taught her that. Because guess what? When I was young, I didn't have no morals or respect for myself or my body. Period. That's the truth. But I make sure I instill all that in my kids. No, you're not going to give yourself away. You're not going to let that boy get in your pants. You're not going to accept this. No, my kids know better. So I'm telling them, like, what y'all gonna do? This bitch at the motherfucking front office gonna tell me, well, you need to go home and you need to call and you need to make an appointment with the guidance counselor to speak to her.
Are you fucking dumb?
I said make an appointment. By the time I make an appointment, my daughter ass gonna be beat. Do you know you could catch somebody in the bathroom and jump the person? The person could hit their head on the sink and die. Go into a coma, get a concussion. Anything could happen. I'm not being one of those parents. I'm not gonna be one of those parents. Because if something happens to my kid like that, or my daughter come home messed up, or any braid missing, because she had box braids at the time. That's why I was really scared. I'm like, I don't want them to touch her because of her box braids. Box braids ain't got nothing on dress. When you pull them box braids out, you bald. at least the dreads you can grow them back, because they're your real hair. But the box, nah, I wasn't giving that. So I was like, nah, they not gonna do that. They not gonna do that. So I'm gonna just go and I'm gonna try to be the bigger person. So I went and I was really respectful. The way I told y'all I was saying it, I didn't say it like that. I was really calm with it. I was just like, hey, my daughter, we just moved in this area. We don't really know nobody. Like, this is a new school for my kids. And like, I send my daughter here to learn. You know, she's getting picked on a lot. She's feeling uncomfortable. And yeah, they keep cornering her. The white lady at the desk like, okay. And what's her name? Her name is Promise. Yeah. But you gotta go home and call the guidance counselor, because she left already anyway. So just call her and you have to make an appointment with her over the phone.
Shut up, bitch.
Appointment, bitch. Appointment? Appointment. Oh, you want to take it there. So I said appointment. So that's when I started getting rowdy. And this, mind you, other parents in the office. It's like another black lady in there. She turned, she said appointment.
It's too much tea, bitch, for me.
Exactly. Did you just hear everything I just told this lady? And she's telling me an appointment. So the black lady, she like, See? I see? This is why. Because they tried my kid. I'm going to jail. I want to right now. But I have 3 other children that I have to look after. I can't afford to lose in no type of way, shape, or form out here, bruh.
I know that's right.
My father, the only one I got out here right now, bro. He gotta work. Who gonna take these kids when I'm in jail? I'm trying to think smart and rational. But the lady at the front office telling me about an appointment. Bitch, an appointment? Bitch, bye. I started going off on her. I said, bitch, an appointment. She like, excuse, yeah, bitch, an appointment. Fuck you mean an appointment? By the time I make an appointment and they catch her, they can do anything to her. You dumb? Or is you stupid? So when I come in here dressed like a little kid, because I look like these kids bigger than me. When I come into school, feel me? Dressed like a little kid with sweatpants on and beat up all these little girls one by one. What you gonna do? Send me to jail? But when I came to you, told me to make an appointment, bitch. My daughter's safety ain't that important. It ain't that important to you. But if she was another color, it would have been so much important. You would have been like, oh my God, call the troops, call the army.
I said what I said.
The day I had picked her up from school, we was driving past, and then like the parking lot, it was like some cars there. I'm like behind the car because I'm in traffic. We about to go home. We left out the school line picking them up. And like over here is like a church where some of the parents, they don't want to be in the school line. So they'll park at the church, tell their kids to come out of the bus stop lane and walk to the car. So we sitting there waiting for the other cars to go because it's a light. But we like probably like the 19th car, like we just waiting. So as we did, Promise like, oh my God, mommy, that's her. That's the bully, that's the main bully right there. She mad big. I told you she mad big. So yeah, I go to turn. This girl was so big. Like, y'all don't understand big. I'm talking about tall and thick and with one of these, the bob. I don't know if it was hers or it was a weave, but she had one of those. And I'm looking, I'm like, Grandma, you sure that's the girl? She like, oh my God, yes, that's her, you see her? I'm like, that bitch big as shit. Like, she's mad big. At this time, the girl, she's opening the back seat of her mother's car. She's still waiting for the cars to go, so I'm just staring. I'm like, damn, she big as hell. So I guess she's seen Prime staring, then she's probably seen Harmony from the driver's side, from the passenger side looking, and she probably sees Cecilia looking, like breaking their neck. I didn't even know that we were staring like that, and the windows was down because it was a nice day. So I'm just looking, I'm like, oh, that bitch is big as shit. Like, the fuck? I wonder what her mother looked like. Her mother gotta be big. So she walks up to her car, she started getting in the back seat. So I'm still staring and I'm looking, and you can tell the mother is in the driver's seat. The mother don't look that big, bro. Where she get this height and this weight from? Probably the daddy. Because I'm looking like the mother looks skinny as hell. I just see the mother, she look at her car, she like, what the fuck you looking at?
Who? Bitch, shut the fuck up.
So the mother, she twisted her neck all in the car like, hey, what the fuck you looking at, bitch?
Even if you get mad, even if you get offended, so what you gonna do? Because I guarantee you can't beat me up.
She started cursing me out, So I'm like, girl, you don't want this smoke, because it was cops over there. So I'm like, why she doing all that and there's cops right there? Like, she being mad hot. Mind you, she don't even know me. She don't know me. I guess she just seen us looking and she was like, what the fuck they looking at? So I went home and I was like, oh yeah, I want to fight her mother. Like, I want to fight her mother. How can I get to fight her mother? So I'm like, I want to fight her mother. Promise. What's her real name? I need to look her up on Instagram or something so I could connect her to her mother.
Y'all need help.
And find out what complex she live in, because if they go to this school, then they live in the area. And I want to run into whatever complex she in and knock her out.
No bars.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because, bitch, what you mean what I'm looking at? Make me not look at you, hoe. I'm looking at your big ass daughter looking like fucking Rasputia, and my daughter looking like Norbit. Damn! It's not giving that. You're not gonna beat on my child. You're tripping. And then if you mad big and you already Rasputia, why do you need 20 people behind you? Y'all gonna hurt her, bro. Y'all too big for her. She's not giving big like y'all. Don't do that. So you want me to get out of the car while I'm in traffic, park the car so all the other cars can honk, go over there, beat you out your car, beat your daughter out her car, and your son, whoever else in the passenger seat, beat all of y'all out your car, smack your dog, knock your windows out in front of the cops?
Talk that tea.
In front of my kids? I'm not that dumb. You're not gonna trick me on my spot. You're never gonna trick me on my spot. One thing about it, bitch, I'm gonna plot. I'm going to plot on you, and I'm gonna get you one day.
Stop it. Get some help.
Definitely I'm gonna get you one. It gotta be an event. It gotta be a parent-teacher conference where we gotta go in. It gotta be something where you're gonna come. And I'm gonna come up to you and I'm gonna say, you asked me what the fuck I was looking at, and watch her be like, huh? Yeah, I'm her. I'm her. Uh-huh. So, all that happened or whatever, we drive off. We get to the house. I tell Promise, I'm like, listen, you feel uncomfortable? You feel like you're not being protected? I went to the main office. I try to voice the concerns. They told me to make an appointment. I called that number. The lady didn't even answer. So make an appointment for what? So this is what you're going to do. My kids got metal detectors in their school. I said, you're going to take this good old pepper spray. And then I want you to spin like a ballerina and spray all them holes.
Lord Jesus.
I'm calling the police. Hello? Yes, this video right here. Jail time.
And then mind you, y'all, I forgot to mention the days that they was cornering my daughter in this bathroom, in this locker room, they was coming at her. My daughter said she went to the main office and she was begging them, can I please call my mom? And they told her, no, we don't allow students to use the phone. Do y'all know when I went in there and I was talking to the lady about what happened, do you know it was a white kid using a phone? I said, when all this was going on, my daughter said she came to this office, you was standing here, and she asked you could you use the phone, and you told her that she couldn't use it. Oh yeah, well we don't let them use the phone. I said, so why he on the phone? Oh, well that's different. He's calling his parents. Okay, and she tried to call me. So what's up? She couldn't call her mother, but he could call his parents. Plural, because he got a mom and dad. But because she just got a mom, she can't call me.
And
This school, they be stealing phones. They steal everything out of people's bag. So it's not to be trusted. So that's why I don't even send her with my second phone, because I got 2 phones. I don't send her with my second iPhone. I'm not playing that. You will not steal mine. You will not do it. So no, I don't send my daughter with a phone. So she wanted to call me and they refused to let her call me. Every day that it happened, they refused to let her call me. But like I said, when I went in there, that little white boy was on the phone, and the lady said, oh well, he's calling his parents so he can do that. But she asked to call me and you told her no. Well, you know, it was a different no. She wants to use the phone and you blatantly told her no, and you sent her back to danger. Don't play with my child. I will have your job and your life in my hands. Period. Watch it, clock it, drink it, mop it. I don't care. But stop playing with my kids. It's like, damn, like, you really want your kids to go out and you really want them to witness the real world. You want them to see the real world. You want them to see what's going on. You want them to learn things. But it's like, I'm tired of sending my kids into danger, not knowing what's gonna happen when they go to school, not knowing if they're gonna even make it home. Like that's a messed up feeling that I have in my head when they go to school, and I'm constantly sitting here and I'm supposed to be editing videos and putting it up for y'all, and I can't do that because I'm constantly sitting here in my head stressing, what if something happened with my kid? What if something happened? Like, no, y'all not. Please, the school year is almost over. May 20 something. Please hurry up. Let my baby get out of school, because like, I know she is just going through it, and it's like, there's nothing I can do to comfort her. So like, I made her some oxtails and rasa pasta because she loves some rasa pasta. So hopefully when she wake up, that will be good for her. But yeah. Okay, y'all, so future editing me. There was a lot that I put in the video. The video was like an hour and 30 minutes long, but I had to clip out a lot at the end because currently the stuff that I said at the end, basically she's still going through it right now. So I'm not going to put it in there just in case somebody from the school see the video or anybody just see the video. You know what I'm saying? Just for everybody's safety, I'm not going to put it out there yet. So that will have to be like a future update video, probably when she's not in the school no more. But yeah, like I had to cut it out. I was like, too much. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed day 4 of the week of story times. I've been working hard, y'all. You know, I'm sleepy. I'm tired. It ain't even the recording for me. It's the editing for me. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Like, that's the end of the story time. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow all of my social medias. And up until then,